So it has been even better than I expected. We can take these to new levels. I've dreamt of doing this for about 12 years, and this is my first venture into running a retreat.
I loved learning all aspects of this retreat.
I think mostly we kind of look externally to get a lot of things in this day and age, but I think it's time to focus on what's within because it's just as powerful.
I think the most valuable part of the retreat was realizing that I can do it.
The thing about the retreat I loved was the fact that you learn something, and it's not that you learn something like for a pub quiz, but you learn something that will implement and affect your life in a positive way.
I've got some great partners helping me to deliver this, and yet, realistically, I think we can take these whole events to new levels.
I think there's some really simple, easy things that I'm going to be able to take away from it, like the grounding,
The sauna, the ice baths.
But they're learning some new things about how our bodies tick, the breath work, the classes in ice bathing.
The most valuable part of this retreat for me was being able to recognize our limiting self-beliefs. We have so many that we don't realize, and be able to recognize them and realizing that actually you cannot just overcome these. Perfect example was I came in the mindset that I'd never be able to sit in an ice bath. But throughout this weekend, I've managed to do it 6 times. And that was purely just a limited belief that I couldn't do it.
So again, I think in dentistry where, you go on courses, you want to learn new techniques, you want to learn, different things, and everything's like very external. But I think it's just as important to focus on what our body can do, what we can do, what our mind can do, because it would just take everything to the next level.
Our mind and our soul and our body is the most expensive piece of equipment that we possess.
I think this has been the first of what really is going to be many. Society needs this kind of stuff, and dentistry needs this stuff. So it's been about personal development. It's been about growth.
Just getting that bit of self-esteem back and self-belief in myself.
And to actually experience that while you're here confirms and affirms to me that it's doable and it will make a difference. So that was great.
I think that I can put aspects that I've learned from this in each part of my life.
It's going to trickle into everything, really. Day-to-day life, work life, our relationships.
I think it's all about self-belief, whether it be in your professional career or personal. go through periods where you actually realize that you're lacking belief. Sometimes you just tell yourself things will work out, but a lot of the times they don't. You just hide it away.
Understanding that we're capable of looking after ourselves in simple yet impactful ways.
We always focus on how we can, go through day by day, meet the compliance, meet the expectation, the implication focus. Sometimes we forget about ourselves.
Sometimes you just need a structure or a vision, things you're going out your comfort zones just to bring you back.
I always used to feel like a failure, a bit miserable, but with gratitude, I just want to change the outlook of my life.
I've got things I can use to help me get back to where I was.
I'm going to approach some of the projects with a different lens, and it's definitely going to help me for sure.
And my aim with this cohort of beautiful souls is to get them to shift just 1%. 1% on different areas that will accumulate and aggregate into something really special. I am so proud of myself as well as everybody else. I have to give myself a pat on the back.
As you all know, dentistry is very challenging and stressful. So any marginal gain, anything that will help you to be in a calmer space, in a more productive growth mindset is beneficial. And this retreat really opened up lots of ways and avenues where this is accessible.
Dentists, listen to me. Do it. You have to do it.
It's got so much to teach.
This is that moment to breathe, which we don't do very often.
The most valuable thing is meeting like-minded people and learning new stuff that you never ever tapped into.
Change the way you see yourself and the way you see other people.
Understanding that we are capable of so much more than we even realize.
Even if you're in different industry, I think most of the lessons translate to us.
I think this retreat could be for anyone, not just for people in the dental industry. I've already sent things to friends and family being like, oh, I think you should try this. I think you can learn from this.
But it's good to learn how we can energize ourselves, empower ourselves so we can help others. Because that's why we do what we're doing. And aim for better things when you go back to the working environment.
So I'm very excited to spend more time with these people. We'll be keeping them accountable to follow through with the things they said that they're going to do. And then we're going to run an 8-week summit so that we can help them to implement what they are learning and take them on a journey of continued growth. So it's been truly wonderful, and I'm really blessed to have these people now in my life.
I think I'm genuinely a better person for doing this retreat.